तेरा हाय रे जबरा होए रे जबरा फैन हो गया.
Hi, this is Melanie, movie maven gal for Pardesi. I have just come out of a screening of Arjun Reddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the whole reason I went to see this film, the whole reason I heard about this film was because of you commenters. You sent me the trailer and you said you need to see this film over and over in the comments. When are you going to review Arjun Reddy? Have you seen it? It's a sensation here in India. You have to see it. And if it hadn't been for you, I don't think I would have taken the chance and had an amazing cinematic experience tonight. This is a groundbreaking film for Telugu cinema. To me, maybe the closest thing would be what Classmates was in Malayalam cinema. It is that big. It is unlike anything else I have seen in Indian cinema. Bar none. Bar none. It is an amazing tour de force for this actor that I had never seen before, Vijay Devarakonda. He is amazing. This is not someone, he has such presence on the screen, but he is an actor's actor. This is someone who made me feel like this was a real person. And that's the way everyone in this film is. And I can't believe I looked it up on Wikipedia when I got home. And this is the debut film for director Sandeep Reddy Vanga. This is Sandeep's directorial debut. I cannot believe it. This is amazing. This is not like your typical Telugu film. There are no machetes anywhere. This is not murchy. This is not, any kind of masala film at all. It's in some ways like independent cinema. It's like an art film in some ways in that it breaks some of the rules of Indian cinema. There are montage songs. There are no huge action set pieces with gundas and whatever. This is a real romance and real friendships of the medical college friends of our main character Arjun. That, the dialogues, I didn't catch all of the wordplay. The people around me were laughing like crazy at some of the wordplay. The subtitles were pretty good. I'll give you an example. Arjun is a hothead. He has anger management issues. You see that from the beginning. He, has a blow-up big fist fight at a soccer match. And his friend, at one point, his friend Shiva says to him, I try to explain to other people what it's like to be your friend. It's like urinating on myself. I'm the only one that feels the warmth. What a crazy dialogue is that? And it is about their friendship and how Shiva sticks with Arjun and through all of the travails that he goes through. So it has echoes of Devdas. I have never seen the modern Dev D, but it has echoes of Devdas, but it doesn't go to all the same places. It is a completely different story, but it is both a very Indian story and it has influences of Hollywood. In fact, at one point, Arjun is sitting in his apartment drunk and Goodfellas is playing on his TV. And I think that, it symbolizes that hot-headedness, that trigger, that anger that could just, go off like that, just the same way it was in Goodfellas, where you never knew what was going to happen, when an explosion was going to happen, because someone was going to take offense and just go off the handle and be violent. And that's the way Arjun is. He is so passionate about everything. He's passionate about being a doctor. He's a great doctor. He's passionate about in his relationship with this young actress, Shalini. I think this may have been one, if not her first film, one of her early films. And it's in an intense, real, with lots of kissing, not just fake kissing on the cheek. Passionate story of their love. And then, if you've heard anything about it, they run into trouble because they're not of the same caste. And the family will have none of it. And, you know, you saw that scene in the trailer of her grabbing him and just pleading with him, don't go, and he's pushing her off. And this is what I looked like in the middle of this film. I was just like, so, you know, there was actually an intermission, which there isn't always at the theater that I went to. And I went by myself and I had to talk to the guys in front of me. I'm like, and one guy, this was his second time seeing the film. He loved it so much he wanted to come back and see it again. Because it is, I'm not going to spoil anything that happens in it, because you should experience it for yourself. It went places that I didn't think it was going to go. Again, the ending, I was like, oh my God. So, but really, this actor, Vijay Devarakonda, he doesn't have the ego of most hero actors in Indian cinema. There is a scene where he experiences a drug overdose and you see him wet his pants. What other actor in Indian cinema, besides maybe Nawaz, would do that? Really? And I'm just amazed and floored at the places he was willing to go to show the depths of what this character was experiencing. We see the highs, and it's a cautionary tale of what will happen at this person's unbridled rage, his anger management issues, get him into trouble, and he, you know, and then he just drops to the depths. And maybe the second half of the film was a little slow in parts, because they showed so much of that, so much of what happens to him and how low he goes. But the ending was, I can't even. This is a film I'm going to be thinking about for a long time. You know, some of you have asked, who's Kartik? Kartik is my partner behind the scenes. And I had to talk about this film with some of the people who saw it tonight. I had to stop them in the lobby and talk to them about it. And I had to call Kartik and on WhatsApp and just be like, Kartik, you have to see this movie. I'm telling you, it is not like any other Telugu film I have seen. It's not like most other Indian cinema I have ever seen. And it's groundbreaking. It reminded me of Malayalam films and how real it felt in the relationships, how real it felt in the dialogues, how the situations were very Indian and of the place, but also very universal. And it showed me new shades of both a love story that I hadn't seen before. And it had echoes of love stories we've seen before, where you have the college tough who picks out the young shy girl, but it went in a different place, you know, several times than what I thought it was going to be. I've never seen a love story where you have two medical students and he's seducing her by just grabbing her out of class and drawing on her arm, you know, the muscle. I'll teach you anatomy class. You don't need to be in anatomy class. And then you just draw. Oh my God. I mean, just the ideas of some of these ways that they're beginning their love story, and how this tough guy is showing his emotions to her. Oh my gosh. So, cannot recommend this film enough. This is basically a 5-star film for me. 5 out of 5. It is one of the best films that I have seen this year in Indian cinema. It's one that's going to stay with me, one that I'm going to keep thinking about. The guys at the theater that I was talking to in the lobby said that I had to see, I said, this is the first film I've ever seen with this actor, Vijay. What else has he done? And they said, I had to see Peli Chupulu, which is a film that came out in 2016, won a Filmfare and won a national award. Is that the top film that you would recommend that I see next? Because I have to seek out other films by this guy. He is an amazing actor, and he is going to go far, and he is going to, this is groundbreaking not only for Telugu cinema, but for this guy's career that this is such a sensation. And wow. All I can say is, and thank you. I have to say thank you to every commenter who said, where's your Arjun Reddy review? Are you going to see the film? Because I don't know if I would have seen it without you guys urging me to go. And it was amazing. Amazing. Please subscribe to the button below if you'd like to see more reviews like this of Telugu, Tamil, Hindi, and Malayalam cinema. And follow us on Twitter at Pardesi YT.